What's up, guys? How's it going? we can't decide who's going to start talking about this one.
Exactly. It's a hot topic for sure.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to just try to go for it off the
Yeah.
cuff. I like to call this the sugar gluten roller coaster that I battle with every day.
Yes, we totally both do.
And it's something that I just want you guys to try to pay attention to. It might help you out with keeping your diets a little more clean and a little more healthy. If you realize that from the second you start eating in the morning, you can pretty much picture how your day is going to go. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have a sugar first thing in the morning, you're gonna go up, and here's the roller coaster. You're gonna crash, and then your body's gonna crave sugar again, right? And then that's why we get ravenous and we go right for whatever gluten or sugar because your body's just craving that. So what I do sometimes to stop this is I'll take sugar completely out of my diet for a week, or maybe even, I'll try a month. I don't think I've ever made it a full 30 days, but I do try a sugar detox from time to time. Nicole likes to run those. What are some of your thoughts about sugar detoxes?
I think there's something that are absolutely fantastic because, especially when I actually run the 5-day detox on a regular here and there, people actually start realizing like sugar is literally in everything, most products that are processed, and even down to like pasta sauces, which is very concerning, especially if you need to be aware of things like being diabetic and other health issues, obviously, as well. So
yeah, sugar is in everything. I'm not saying it's the end of the world to have sugar.
Definitely not.
What I'm just trying to say is, if you pay attention to how you're eating right from that first meal, I find it so much easier that if I just get rid of all the processed sugars, it just makes my life easier. So even in my coffee, if I don't have any sugar in my coffee or whatever, come noon, I'm not craving some crazy meal. I'm like, okay, I can still eat healthy again. But every single time I have a sugar in the morning in my coffee, by 11 o'clock or noon, I'm craving the worst food. So I'm just saying, keep an eye on it. Try not to ride that sugar gluten roller coaster. If you are riding it, great, have fun. You're gonna have ups and downs all day long, but just be aware of it, and you might be able to find it a little easier. So even if you just cut that sugar out of that first meal, you'll find out it's easier to cut it out the second meal. That's what I have to say about it. So
exactly, and it's one of those things. Also, I like to ask the ladies that are actually doing the detox, or even different clients that we're working with, how are you feeling before or after indulging in all that chocolate or ice cream or sugar, whatever? Because you can actually feel differently about certain situations. Because I know I'm going to feel like crap an hour or two after I eat those amazing orange slices that taste amazing going down. But will they make me feel good? Not really. So understanding how you feel after eating certain foods is also a really good thing I like to go over here in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that at the end of the day is what's important as well.
It's hugely important. Yeah, always ask yourself, how did I feel after that, right? For instance, today we had to come in and we had to do some work here. We had some one-on-ones. She had a live session. Anyway, I had to do some work. I was torn. I was gonna have a deli meat sandwich, right? Or I ended up making a protein shake with yogurt and fruit, and it was good for me. My body processes it well. But the deli sandwich, it never processes it well. I eat it, it tastes great, it feels great when I'm eating it, I love it.
Yeah.
But a half hour later to 45 minutes, I'm like, I'm lethargic, I don't feel good. So guess what? I made the choice today. It didn't have anything to do with how much I love a deli sandwich, because I love it. It had to do with how I was going to feel later. So that's another great key point, pointer to being fit, to being healthy, and to accomplish your goals. How the heck do you feel after you eat something? If you're just gonna spike and then feel like doo-doo afterwards, don't do it, especially if you got a job to do. you know. And I had a job to do, so I went with the protein shake.
Exactly.
It was delicious. I could go for
And it's
another
like
one.
anything else. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to eat that candy bar or whatever.
Which is fine.
Which is perfectly fine.
What are you doing afterwards?
Exactly.
Is it really worth feeling like crap? You know, those are just little, things. Trust me, I'm gonna have a deli sandwich pretty soon.
You probably will.
Maybe tonight, but not right before I had to go and do another job. So.
But if you're feeling a little weird and a little off, and you notice that you've been like going towards the sugary items in your closet and your refrigerator, definitely take a second. Write down what you've been eating on a regular basis. Even write down the condiments. You'd be actually surprised a lot of the hidden sugars in things like ketchup, which is another big one that most people tend to actually forget it's even there. So write down what you've been eating. Really look at what you're putting in your body on a regular basis, because it can change your mood inside and out.
Yeah.
So.
And if you catch yourself binge eating or eating throughout the day, you're just getting ravenous, I'm telling you what, pay attention to this little roller coaster I'm talking about. Like you'll ask yourself, why do I keep getting hungry? Why am I so hungry today? Guess what? You had sugar in the morning, I can almost guarantee it, or you had like a high carb, you had pancakes with maple syrup, whatever. Guess what? Your body goes, ooh, I like that.
Exactly, get me some more.
Yeah, our bodies want to store fat. Like we're very, very efficient at that. Like that's why it's so easy to store fat for 99% of us, because our bodies are made to do that. So if you're riding that roller coaster and you're asking yourself, why am I so hungry today? If you didn't do a big ass workout yesterday, right? And you're hungry like that, I guarantee you're riding the roller coaster. If you did do a big workout, that's why you're hungry.
Exactly.
All right, guys.
But if you have any questions about riding the crazy sugar roller coaster, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to talk more about the sugar detox as well. I run it usually every couple of months and whatnot. Maybe I'll run another one at the end of the month. And we can get you back on track for wherever you are. I know a lot of people have been naughty lately, and it's perfectly okay.
Yeah. I think I threw the whole rule book away the first 3 weeks of the pandemic.
Right.
I didn't know if I was gonna live or die, so I ate everything I could.
Exactly.
And guess what? I'm still alive. So for now.
So exactly. So if you feel like you need some help with that, feel free to reach out to us. We're here.
Just be aware.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if you're like, why am I so hungry today? Think about this. It'll help you out in the future.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, don't have that sugar in the coffee. I tell you what, that's my number one crutch, because I gotta have my coffee. But drink it black, drink with some oat milk or some almond milk or whatever. But take that sugar out, and I'm not riding the roller coaster. All right. Guys.
All right. So with that, have a great Tuesday night, and we're gonna go get some dinner because we are starving.
Chicken and sweet potatoes.
Yes. So have a
That's
good
it.
one, and talk to you later.